time no see. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's weekend is going good. I know mine is. So I was thinking about this topic when I was at work, right? This one is called There's No Friends in Business, which is true. You ever heard the term business business first? Or of a term, what is it called? Business never personal. So those terms are very true because you have people that work for all the wrong reasons. See, I know me. Like I tell people, I go, to work, I do my job, I enjoy the job and I have fun with it, but I, do the job and I go home. Simple as that. My grandma was talking about oh, you don't go to lunch with any coworkers. I'm like, for what? I'm not there to make friends. I'm there to, make my money. Drake said in one song I heard, I forgot the name of the song, but he said, I got a lot of enemies, got a lot of enemies. Ain't no friends in this industry. 50 Cent said something similar in his old song on, I think, his first album. What he said these people, these industry people ain't friends, they not to pretend. Which is very true. Like I say, people pretend well, like they are your friend, but it's no friends in business. Now, like I say, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you can't meet some cool people on your job or in your career, or some people you might hang out with, or you might you might build a relationship with them. I'm not saying that you're not gonna meet no good people in your place of work, but what I'm saying is you're supposed to put business first. Just like priorities first, and that what business is supposed to be first. You gotta ask yourself, why are you at your job? You there to make friends. You gotta ask yourself that. But another thing is, I be seeing some women on these jobs. Some of them be young girls, but they will basically say that they'd be like, "Oh, I don't like this and that person." They be like, "Oh, when they can't get their way, oh, I'm going to HR and all that." So I just be shaking my head at this stuff because I'm like, this. It's a business, and that's another thing I'm gonna tell y'all about business. It's not about who you like and don't like, because life is going to be full of people you don't and don't like. My granddad told me that a long time ago. He said, there's a lot of people you're not going to like in this life. That's life. No matter where you go in the world, it's always going to be people that you like and don't like. I mean, it's just like it's going to be people that like it or don't like you. That's life. Nobody's going to be liked by everybody. I don't care who you are. Nobody's liked by everybody. You're gonna have people that love you. You're gonna have people that hate you. You're gonna have people that support you. I mean, that's life. Some people gonna speak to you, say how you doing. Some people you gonna speak to them and they not gonna say nothing. I mean, that's life. But some of these women on these jobs, they be like, oh, I don't like this and that person. I'm gonna see if I can get transferred to another site. So I'm like this: no matter what site or whatever job you get transferred to, you gonna have the same problem that site. It's gonna be people there that you like. Some you're not gonna like. I mean, some not gonna like you. But see, the thing about business is not really about who you like. It's a business, so it's about even if you don't like this person, you learn to work with them. That's what business is about. It's about learning to work, like a team. So you can't let your feelings and emotions get in the way of your money, because it's people that mess their money up. They'll let their emotions and feelings or who they like and don't like get in the way of that bag, and then mess around and get fired, because of some stupid stuff. When they could have learned to work with the individual, whether it's a manager, a boss, or whatever, and they could have still been getting their bag, but then they lose their job getting into it with these people, all for what? Now, like I say, I know situations happen when it's no turning back for. Maybe somebody might, disrespect you on the job. Now, that's different, I'm not saying situations can't happen that you might have to go to another spot because it's just not working out for you at that job. Now, I get that. Now, But like I said, when it comes to business and like working a job or career or anything, it has nothing to do about who you like, because no matter where you are, you're not going to like everybody. Everybody's not going to like you. That's something you got to deal with. It's called being an adult. Like I say, the older you get, it comes with responsibility. So if you got kids to take care of, or family to take care of, or bills you got to pay, you got to suck certain things up and put on your adult clothes, and you got to learn to deal with people. Even with people you don't like. I mean, that's life. So that's what I had to learn about business. And like I said, when you on these jobs, I just keep it simple. One dude on my one of the top dudes on my jobs told me, he said, what I noticed about you, he said, you used to be in your shell. But he said, eventually you start opening up and start talking to people. He said, you start breaking out of your shell and just being yourself. He said, I like that. So what I told him, I said, my grandma told me, like my grandma told me, she said, enjoy your job. So that's what I told him. I said, I learned how to come here, enjoy the job, do my job and go home. He said, that's what we missing here. Because like I said, it can be simple, but people just make it hard. And see, another thing about like business and stuff, you don't bring your personal problems to your work. I don't care if you own your own business. You don't bring your personal problems or your relationship problems. You don't take that out on people at your job because they don't have nothing to do with what what you going through. That's your personal issues. It don't got nothing. See, what you got to understand, we all have our own personal problems. So your problems ain't really the next person's problems. The next person, they got other stuff going on their own. So you can't take stuff out on them because you and your wife broke up, or you and your girlfriend broke up, you and your husband, you and your boyfriend or whatever. It's not the people on your job. It's not their problem. So that's another bad thing for business is when you bring your personal problems to work and you take it out on everybody. You take it out on customers or wherever you work at. That's a bad look for you. That's something else I had to learn. Like I said, in business. What you do, you leave your personal problems, you leave that stuff where it's at. Leave it at home or whatever, but don't bring it to where you making your living at. I mean, because you can lose your way of living behind that. So just keep that in mind. Too many people bring their personal problems to their job or their career and they wonder why they lose their position. Don't let your emotions and feelings get in the way of your bag. It just ain't worth it. Don't let it get in the way of how you eat, how you survive. And see, that's why Drake was saying, ain't no friends in this industry, because you never know. You can just be making a couple dollars more than a person. Y'all can be on the same job. But talk might get around that, okay, they want your spot. So, like I said, you got to keep your eyes on all these people, like your coworkers and all that. Because they might want you gone so they can get closer to your spot. So you just never know. Because like I said, anybody can smile in your face, but they can want your life. They can want your money. They can want your they can want the clothes you wear. They can want your lifestyle. They can want your husband, your wife, girlfriend, or your boyfriend. So don't ever mistake somebody smiling in your faces as they your friend, because everybody that smiles in your face ain't your friend. Remember that. And just because somebody smiles at you, that don't mean they're happy for you. People wear a lot of fake masks in this world we in, so you gotta be careful. So everything look good ain't good. So just because somebody smile in your face or somebody shake your hand, that don't mean that they are good for you. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like I said, I've been thinking about that for a while. There's no friends in business. Because like I say, don't get me wrong. It's people in the company that I work for, like some top people that I might not too much like them, but you know what? I still treat them with respect. long as they respect me. I still greet them when I see them. I say, I still, like I say, I'm kind to them. So, like I said, just you got to keep it respectful when you dealing with anything like that refers to business or your bread and butter. You gotta protect it. You can't let no foolishness get in the way of it because a lot of people do. And then they'll wonder what happened. I mean, you should. So, like I said, sometimes you gotta suck it up and play it cool and let certain things slide. Like I said, you do not want to mess up how you getting your money. You don't want to mess that up. Especially if you're making a good living, you don't want to mess it up. You want to protect it by all means. Yeah, so I just thought that was a good topic, to touch on, give my insights of it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Why put in the comments, tell me, why y'all at work. Are y'all at work to make friends or are y'all there for business or what, networking? I mean, just let me know in the comments. Like I said, I know I've been MIA from the talking motivational vids, but like I said, the job been keeping me busy. So, like I said, I post when I can. I'm gonna start posting more often like I used to. It might not be as much, but So, happy weekend to everybody. Hopefully everybody's good. Hopefully everybody's safe. Stay prayed up. God bless. You new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Put your thoughts down in the comments. I'm out.